Hi Gemini, welcome back to the channel everybody. I'm using my new decks here today. I want to get you as much information as possible. Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? What does Gemini need to see, know, or hear today for their higher good? Gemini messages, please, Spirit. What does Gemini need to see, know, or hear today for their higher good? Gemini. Going on for Gemini? Whoa, right off the bat. Sovereignty, creation, abundance, the masculine. So either you are a masculine energy or you're dealing with a masculine energy. There's some abundance, some creation here, and sovereignty. Someone is being sovereign. You're creating abundance, Gemini. Someone is assessing, observing this abundance. I'm just saying right now. You're resilient. It's the wounded warrior. You're showing up, but someone's observing you. Or somebody is watching your creations or your abundance. This is learning to love yourself again unconditionally. And somebody expect the unexpected is here. Someone is like needing to free themselves. The masculine energy is feeling trapped, but it's only illusion. There's some purity here. There's some growth here. Balance. New beginnings. Someone is resistant to change, resistant to learning a lesson. Someone is, the masculine energy here, this can be roles reversed. Like, if you're a masculine energy dealing with a feminine energy, know this is your read. If you're a feminine energy dealing with a masculine energy who was too afraid, they were like resisting. They're resistant. I see that you're on a new beginning. I see that you're being blessed with abundance. Have faith. This is Empress energy. Have faith. Wow. It's learning discernment. This energy here is resistant. They're saying no. They're resisting some sort of fear. They're trapped in fear. They are not using discernment. There's peace here. I think you're on a new beginning, Gemini. There's peace, protection, new beginning, balance, growth here, abundance, creations. Gratitude, taking on the attitude of gratitude, feeling grateful for your blessings, I can tell you that. Grateful. Grateful for this protection, grateful for this abundance, this new beginning. Sure. Hunger is here. It's like howling at the moon. Hungering for a new path. Hungering for you're being set on your path. Remain focused. Focus is here. Focused on your path. Hungry to learn. Hungry to... yeah. Wisdom. You've gained a lot of discernment and wisdom. And it's almost as if you've been protected. This rejection has been the universe's protection for you. It's here. It's teaching you self-love, wisdom, discernment, balance, abundance, growth, self-love, peace, all of it. Remain focused. This person was resistant to freeing themselves or facing their fears. Power is here. Full moon power. Someone who's like calling out. You're taking your power back, Gemini. And it's like waiting and looking patiently at the cycles of the moon, and it's like having to be patient. Setting boundaries, learning how to set boundaries to protect yourself. Acceptance is here. Learning to accept what you've been handed by the universe, and it's just like whatever it is, you're gaining so many gifts: wisdom, discernment, self-love, purity. This person is in darkness. They're resistant to change. They don't want to change. The extremes are here. It's like, okay, Spirit's saying you don't want to learn. You want to be resistant. We're going to turn up the heat here. Don't like the heat? Get out of the kitchen. That's what they're telling this person. They're going to turn up the heat on this. The extremes are here, though. Spirit is warning this person, if they keep resisting what the universe has for them, they want to keep living in darkness and feeling trapped in fear and all that, the heat's getting turned up. Trust. Attraction. And took action on, okay, somebody like went the other route, broke somebody's trust, and by their actions, and it's like, that is turning up the heat. Well, a realization came out. Nourishment is here, nourishing, beauty, pleasure, yeah. This person, a realization came out about this person was only doing things to pleasure themselves, and it's like, I don't like that energy, gotta be honest. Yeah, I was feeling a negative energy, and that's why it had to be released. They went to alternate route. They were refusing what the universe had for them. They were resistant to change, resistant to freeing themselves, face their fears. They just were self-pleasuring. That's all they were doing. And something came out about it. The actions they took, there was a realization here that somebody needed to release something so that something else could blossom. Something that was more nourishing, something that you could trust. It's just like the universe went into the kitchen and turned up the heat on this situation. Make it or break it. And it's like this person broke it. Soon as the heat was turned up, somebody had to release it. It's like, I don't know what this person is up to, but I can tell you the universe is not happy until they surrender. It's like they're resistant to the universe, resistant to what their guides are telling them. They're only in it for self-fulfilling, self-satisfying reasons. That's all they're doing it for. So spirit is like turning up the heat. I feel it. Because they're supposed to surrender and they're not doing it. And it's like, yeah, they need to change this individual. And right now, one person did surrender, the other person did not. Extremes. Extreme whatever, opposites. Extreme. Spirit is saying he's going to turn up the heat till they learn the lesson. I'm just saying, you know, you're on a new beginning, Gemini. It's an abundant, balanced, blossoming, self-love, purity, trust, acceptance. Look at all this. You're learning the wisdom, discernment, all these skills while this person remains blind. Oh, the heat's getting turned up in the kitchen, all right. And it's like I'm hearing, Gemini, you go from one extreme to the other. So you went from this person to a brand new person, I'm feeling it, and it's extreme. Like this left you so empty, and this is so fulfilling. It's like an extreme exchange. By surrendering and just accepting whatever the universe has brought into your life, and it's just like, okay, it's time to love me. It's time to purify myself. It's time for me to blossom. It's time for me to get my new beginning, my balance back. I've got to learn discernment. I've got to learn all these skills, and you are. It's a willing release. It's like, okay, Spirit, what do I need to do here? Well, this one, no, resistant to anything that the universe has to tell this energy. Gemini, that's why you're being blessed with a new beginning, abundance. It's because you're just accepting what the universe has delivered before you. This person did not cooperate, you did. It's like it's time to go. I gotta love myself, purify myself, accept myself, be patient, blossom, learn discernment, learn some wisdom and knowledge, and off you go to the races, Gemini. This one is unwilling. So Spirit's turning up the heat. Yeah. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. So you need to follow your own heart. This person is not following their own heart. Rather, they're trying to make, it's like pretending there's no problem. Overanalyzing a situation. So it's like they live in denial. It's like you have to free yourself. Otherwise, this person's going to hold you down. It's like because they're unable or unwilling to make a decision. You have to follow your own heart. They're not following their own heart. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So, yes. It's almost like you're saying, now what about me? I've given to this situation. It's time for me now to be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Taking action. That's what this person was supposed to do. That was what they were supposed to do. But what's this? decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. That's what this energy needed to do. They were indecisive and they needed to be decisive. It's like they need to be driven. They need to be, it's like they're too defensive. It's like they stay in the land of indecision because they're too scared to make a move. They don't want to see. They don't want to know. It's like they live in the dark. And they were not surrendering when they should have done the exact opposite of that. They should have been optimistic, took charge. You know what I mean? Been decisive. They were indecisive. And they were unwilling to see anything else. Yeah, and it's like Queen of Swords. You had to say, okay, well, you know what? I'm brilliant, I'm experienced, I'm humorous, I'm going to, this is being judgmentally releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing in on career, a divorced or unmarried individual. So it's like, okay, well, you want to be indecisive, you can't make up your mind what you want, I got to make up my own mind. And it's like managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business, decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So it's almost as if it's like, how much do you give? You know, you give and you give and you give and you give, and someone else keeps taking, and then they're still indecisive. It's like, I've given enough charity here. You know, I'm going to be broke here. Someone was doing something in extreme. It's extreme. Spirit has said it 3 times. They were doing something in extreme. Ego. The illusion of being trapped. See? Spirit's saying they are unwilling to see it. So it's like, accept responsibility for your situations and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. They could have spending addictions, trying to be too charitable, giving to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know what their issue is. All I know is they weren't willing to see what the universe was trying to tell them. And you had to have no choice but to say, okay, well, this is not serving me. I gotta let it go. This is addictions, unhealthy habits. This is not willing to let it go. They have lived in their ego, in the illusion of being trapped. It's an illusion. Because they're not accepting responsibility for their situations. And the same is like ego. It's all over here. This person's ego. They're trapped in ego and they do not want to let it go. They need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and leaving home. So it's almost like there was a need to move on. This person felt trapped, that they couldn't leave home, but that's, you know, they need to do like a spiritual quest, go on a spiritual journey. And it's like, they don't want to leave home. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful, compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So it needs to be balanced. It's like this person is too afraid to leave home. They're too afraid to get out of their ego. They think they're trapped somewhere and they're not. The truth is they need to do a spiritual journey and blend these two energies, these two ideas to create something beautiful and balanced, but they don't want to. Change their priorities. You're the Empress. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. So what do? You know, you have a masculine energy here. You have a feminine energy here. Someone needs this energy here. I'm saying the masculine. It can be roles reverse. But this person, this energy needs to surrender. They need to do this spiritual work. And they're like, I can't. They're trapped in their ego, but it's an illusion. They're fooling themselves because they got to have balance between the two. And it says like, somebody needs to move on. It's not balanced. Taking the next step, bold and ambitious choices. Parenting with, partnering with others. I don't know what said that. Partnering with others who share your dreams, expand your plans, and continue to move forward. So it's like, you know what? You're taking the next steps. Bold, ambitious choices. Partnering with others who share your dreams, because this person's too afraid to leave home. It's almost like they don't want to see, they don't want to surrender, they don't want to do the spiritual work. And so it's like, next step, they're supposed to be taking the next step. So you have to yourself. Okay, I'll team up with someone else then. And it's like, wow. Yeah, because it's like they need to free themselves. The illusion of being trapped. It's a lack of self-confidence that make them feel helpless, being afraid to take action, and they have to take responsibility for their own life. And I see that this individual has. It's like, I freed myself. I'm not staying in this illusion. I need to expand. I need to explore. I need my abundance. I'm gaining wisdom and discernment and all these things. And this person is like blindfolded to it. They are not surrendering because they're focused on the negative. Things not turning out the way that they anticipated. Forgiveness or self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look at the hidden blessings, and that's what this person couldn't do. They didn't see what they had before them. That's the Five of Cups. They did not see what they had. They should have taken control and moved things forward, but no, they're not surrendering. So the dreamer is here, which is like, they needed to take a leap of faith, a new start. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. But they're like, no. So you did. A fresh new start or the end of delays. Sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life. Travel or new vehicles. So it's like the wheel spins. You know, this energy, life goes on. I gotta find people I can work with. I can't work with this person. They're always looking at the negative things. They're not seeing what they have before them. They put everything and everyone else as a priority. So I have no choice but to release and move on. I have no choice. I'm not going to like shatter my dreams and my life to accommodate someone else's fears. It's not happening. They didn't see the blessing that they had. And it's like they're always negative. so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for peace and prosperity that's coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So you're getting grounded again. I see Gemini building with a brand new energy. I'm just saying, this energy, how can you work with somebody who will not leave home? Who's trapped in fear? It's an illusion, but they choose to stay there. They will not surrender. They didn't see what they had. Oh my goodness. King of Swords, intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly. Unemotional relationships are being unemotionally available. That's what they did. They're unemotionally they're not there. They're not available emotionally. They just sit there like, you know what I mean? They're intelligent. They're respected, but they have no emotions. They're unemotional. Unavailable. Yeah. See? An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. That is what this person is dealing with, Gemini. They become emotionally unavailable. Although they have the wisdom, the knowledge to communicate clearly, they simply hide behind other people. They hide behind unwise choices. They hide behind that's the liar card. That is people around them telling them lies. That is their friends, their family, co-workers, whoever. And it's like they always want to look like the good guy. Right? I'm the smart one. I'm intelligent, but they're unwise. They didn't even see what they had in front of them. Because why? They're too busy entertaining all these other people trying to look good to them. Instead of looking good to their divine counterpart, they want to look good to their friends. They want to look good to their buddies. They want to look good to their coworkers. I'm the good time guy. A fool in their money soon part, and that's what this person's doing. Gambling, it's like buying rounds for the guys, the buddies to be Mr. Cool, and fooling their money soon part. They didn't see what they had because they're too busy trying to please others. And the people they're associating with have questionable motives. News worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation. A time for gratitude. Choose communities or chosen close communities or chosen families. So it's like 3 of Cups. You're like, woohoo, good. Now, you're getting some good news coming in, celebrating a joyful announcement. Like an engagement, like a wedding, like a pregnancy, like a graduation. It's time for gratitude. Choose close communities or chosen families. So it's like you're okay. Gemini, you're just like working on your abundance. And it's like this person's over here entertaining questionable people, unwise choices. And you're over here making new connections. Close communities. Yeah. So it's like the end of challenging times. You're moving on. Somebody got in the boat. They're like, things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness. Travel or relocation. And it's like, You're moving on. You're moving forward. So that's the King of Cups appears again. Made some unwise choice. And it's like they didn't want to surrender. And it's like they could be seeing some sort of counselor. I don't know. They are not... they hide their emotions. They're emotionally detached. They don't want to deal with emotions. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. That's the Three of Swords. You're moving on from pain. You're healing. It looks like you're getting a lot of help to do that, Gemini. And you're like moving on your destined path. And it's like this person may say that they're going to see a counselor. If not, they do need to see one. They do. They are so emotionally messed up. It says seeing a counselor. Wow. Just saying, it's like you had no choice but to move forward, Gemini. And it's there is some aid here. There's been great sadness, but Spirit's saying it will heal with time. And there's like an angel looking out for you, holding you, and helping you heal. There's an angel here. And this angel is helping you in your need. Gemini, you're headed straight toward your life purpose. That's what you're doing. Take care and blessings to you.